So today our interview is going to be regarding smart factories, or as is commonly referred to in the industry, 4.0. So, Alan, what can you tell us about 4.0?
Just so that everybody knows, the topic of Industry 4.0 is near and very dear to my heart. I'm an industrial engineer by training, and I've been working with manufacturers of all shapes and sizes for nearly 40 years. The topic is the reason that I am so happy to be a part of DFRM International. So let's talk about Industry 4.0. There's a lot of disruption in manufacturing. Autonomous vehicles, increasing movement to urban areas, constantly changing customer demands, all are leading organizations to becoming different. In order to be competitive, let's talk about one area of manufacturing, the automotive industry. In order to be competitive, existing transportation brands have to experience a lot of transformation. New business models need to be created, and they have to be enacted quickly, and organizations need to have the nimbility of a brand new startup, albeit one that's much better funded. We see new technologies and new innovations at a pace that we are quite frankly unfamiliar with. And I envision a day soon when change will become very familiar to us and will become more the norm than the exception. How we adapt and transform will be nothing like we saw 20 years ago. And it'll be good. So as manufacturers, we have to learn to be agile and nimble change enablers. And we do that by leveraging data and new technologies to further support this paradigm shift in our way of doing business. We hear a lot about future-proofing our businesses. Uh, how are we going to future-proof? We start by connecting and becoming a digital manufacturer. My little granddaughter says, "What are digitals?" Exactly. What is digital manufacturing? And in a nutshell, it's just an integrated approach to manufacturing that is centered around real-time access to data. The two key words here are integrated and data.
So, what are the strategic trends, in particular in manufacturing, that are driving companies to move toward Industry 4.0?
That's a good question. We at D4M are focused on and actively engaged in helping companies to navigate into the digital economy. There are a lot of forces in the digital economy that are driving sometimes significant disruption in a lot of industries. Disruption can cause shifts in a manufacturer's ability to be able to deliver products and to manage their supply chain, especially with all of the supply chain issues that we've experienced over the last couple of years. It is affecting manufacturers' ability to be able to serve their customers in a traditional manner. So let's talk about some of those disruptions, because those are key. Changes in consumer demand requires more customization and personalization of products that they sell. Maybe you don't remember this, but I remember when I wanted to get a license plate for my Schwinn Fastback Stingray. Technology has made sure that is never a problem again, unlike when I was a kid. So customized demand is a big disruption in the market today. Another one, with smart manufacturing and connectivity on the rise, products themselves are changing from dumb to smart. And further, if you look at advanced manufacturing methods, they're changing the economics of production. And the intelligence and insights that are enabled by digital manufacturing are revolutionizing the whole value chain economic picture. So manufacturing companies are also influenced by external factors and global marketplace. Did the Suez Canal get closed down for the next 2 weeks? And it complicates the supply chains and the costs. And the influences of technology, economics, social factors, political factors. Through those things, manufacturers have learned to keep an eye out for some big bang disruptions, those unanticipated innovations that make or moves by competitors that completely change the industry. Again, a prime example, electric vehicles. They are coming and it is a big disruption. They're coming as the norm and it is a big disruption. There's other strategic trends that affect manufacturers also, and that includes digital sourcing, both from the product perspective as well as the production perspective. Augmented reality and virtual reality is expected across the entire model range now. Again, pointing to the automotive industry, things like autonomous driving, it's going to become the norm. Safety on the road is going to increase. Freedom, some say, will increase. The self-driving technology is being experimented all over the world, and various regulations and other barriers are impeding the growth, but they will be solved. And as with anything that becomes digitalized and connected to the internet, the threat to cybersecurity increases exponentially. We got to give it time and we got to continue to work on those, but that is coming. In the manufacturing realm, the smart manufacturing and smart supply. Again, pointing towards the automotive industry, not that it's the only manufacturing industry, but the automotive sector is arguably at the heart of the speed and personalization of products that Industry 4.0 is revolutionizing and enabling. In 1990, plants were probably 25% automated. Today, you're looking at about 75% automation. And that digitalization is dropping defect rates and it's increasing outputs. So there's a lot of benefit to it. Another trend, predictive maintenance, and making sure that your resources in the factory are not going down at inopportune times or in creating a lot of unplanned maintenance that needs to occur. All of those things, these are widespread changes that even when you don't consider some of the other technologies, those things are having a huge impact on a lot of industries.